Hello everyone, this is Pankaj Chaudhary from cbpsecrets.com. So today we are going to continue C++ STL topic, and in the last video we gone through the each and every container properties, and we discussed what is the advantage of the containers and their internal structure. Okay, so and why these containers has been introduced. So now today we are going to discuss based on the properties, based on the advantage or disadvantage. So how we need to choose the appropriate container. Okay, so so whenever you have a requirement to store any of the data into the data structure, so let's you need to clear from the requirement first of all. Okay, ask some of the questions from yourself before choosing the containers. Okay, so these questions like as first define the order. So ask yourself that sorry, so do you need order for this those elements, means is order is important for you? Because if order is important, then you need to follow some of the order containers like as vector, list, dq sorry, dq, etc. Okay, so these are the order containers. So as we know that these containers maintain the stores the element in the order in which they are inserted into the container. So its order is important, then you need to choose these containers like that. Okay, so based on the order is again whatever order you need, like as last in first out, first in first out. Okay, largest element first out, largest element first out. So LIFO, in the case of LIFO, last in first out, you need to use the stack. Okay, in FIFO, first in first out, you need to use the queue. In the case of largest element first out, then you need to use the priority queue like as. Okay, so these are again the containers. Okay, so order is quite important. So you need to think about the order. Okay, then after deciding the order, if order is not important, then you can use some of the data sets like as map. Okay, set. These are for the unordered. So here in map and set, the elements are not stored in the order in which you have inserted the element. So in this case, in case of map and set, order is basically deciding by the container. So it's already sorted order in case, right? So then the second thing is, after deciding the order, now you need to think ask some questions regarding the complexity. So what type of operations you want you are going to do over the container. Okay, insertion is the one operation which definitely perform whatever container is there, like a list, element, vector, dq, map, set. Because see, you are going to store data into the container. That means insertion must place. Okay, if you have some element, n number of elements, so n insertion is required, correct? Now deletion. Think about the deletion. So what is the rate for deletion after inserting the element into it? Okay, what is the rate of deletion? Do you need searching into it? This is also again the important. Okay, so if searching is required, then what is the percentage of searching? Let's say you are having 1 lakh element, and in 1 lakh for storing 1 lakh element, you are going to search only one element at a time. So in every 1 lakh insertion of element, you have requirement of, let's say, one element search. So in this case, searching is having very less chance. So okay, so in this case, insertion is quite important. Okay, so in this case, if you will choose something like a map, then in every insertion, your complete container will be balanced, right? So this type of data structure, for this type of requirement, map is not suitable. In this case, you need to use the list, because in list insertion is very easy, very easy, right? It's like amortize big of one cycle. Insertion, deletion, searching. think about the percentage of these operations, insertion, deletion, searching. What order is important, what type of values are coming into it. So before choosing the container, you must need to go deeply into these parts. Okay, so then only you can you are able to choose the proper container. Otherwise you can choose whatever, because see, I have seen in the industries so many people are using, whenever they have requirement they start using the vector before knowing the what is the advantage of vector, what is the searching complexity of it. They don't know, they start using it. Okay, but this is not the correct technique, correct way, because unnecessarily you are degrading the performance of your process, nothing else. If you are not choosing the correct container, so what is the output of that? So in this case, your performance of your process is going to be degrade. Okay, so because if there is only one container in your process, then it might not be observed, right? But let's say we are having lot of we are having a big project, okay, in the line network. So we have seen in the industries that we are having a big project, and inside a process, for a process is doing lot of work. Okay, so a process is having lot of containers. Okay, if you are choosing some incorrect container and you are doing something insertion, okay, over one container, and like this you are having like as 10,000 or 20,000 containers, and let's say you are degrading performance in one container. That means it's let's say you are degrading performance 0.0001 second, like this. Okay, so that means if you have 10,000 number of process, just multiply it, then you can see that, okay, so how your performance will impact. Think about these questions, and then only choose the appropriate containers. Okay, I hope this video clears your doubt, and now after watching this video, I assume that you need to think about this criteria. You need to think about you must ask these questions to yourself before choosing any of the container. Okay, thanks everyone for watching this video, and please like and share this video. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, thank you everyone.